episode 64, chapter 5, Spring Madness. Here I actually have, I'm not sure how centered on your screen that is. I did it a little different this time, but hopefully everyone sees chapter 5, Spring Madness, episode 64, and the abbreviated session because we're getting started a little late here and missing two of our players. The women players. I do like it better with some women, by the way. It's just representation. I mean,
change that. Yeah,
it's hip.
So we are standing in the Xanathar's office, surrounded by not only his minions, but our companions, and I see Vipers over with us. She did, he turned her over to us?
Yes. At your, it was part of the deal. You guys included in your negotiations, which Donovan actually, or the group of you, I guess between Aldous and Donovan's negotiations, you doubled what the Xanathars agreed to pay you from 50,000. You know, if the end result of this is the sum that they're thinking it is, the payoff went from 50,000 gold pieces to 100,000 gold pieces with your successful negotiation. And on top of that, Donovan had asked for the Asvel to be turned over, which they had no problem doing. So they've been very forthcoming, very accommodating, no problem. You don't have to steal the eye. When Donovan came out of that huge bowl of water, Neolor was like, "Oh, Aldous, all you have to do is ask."
You're
welcome.
You're making friends all over, Aldous.
Oh, evil people love good company. And you see Flutterfoot is there. And you hear the Xanathar speaking. You think he's speaking to Neolor. And Neolor says telepathically to you, Aldous, that they're deciding to send Flutterfoot with the group of you. Embed him with the adventuring party as their point of contact. They're also going to send along, and Neolor says, "Oh, it will not be any different. You've been followed by gazers for some time now. We will send this one along with you, Aldous. We are eager to learn the secrets that the Stone of Galar might hold. A playful secrets."
So, you're surveilling us?
Nothing has changed, yes. I mean, protecting you when we can as well.
Okay, well...
Of course, our resources are at your disposal. How will you move this, what is rumored to be 500,000 pieces of gold embezzled from the city by the ousted open Lord Daggold Neverember? If you need bodies to move a large sum, we can supply that.
Well, I'm sure having your help would be great. It's definitely an advantage for us.
We are certainly thinking ahead and hoping for success. So our the Xanathar Guild resources are your resources. Of course, we want you to succeed.
Donovan's becoming really uncomfortable with the telepathic conversation that Aldous is having with this creature.
Yeah, we're just kind of looking at each other
And you hear the humans here, the non-evil humans here, Nihilord. And actually, Aldous, you hear that too. It's just you're not focused on it because he's telepathically talking to you. But yeah, the rest of you see that Aldous looks like he's listening to Nehalor. And Nehalor seems to be speaking to the Xanathar at the same time.
I'd like to use Awaken Mind again, just to tell at least one of the members, maybe Donovan, maybe Rhea, just to relay what Neobor is telling me, essentially.
Okay. Nehalor also says, while the Xanathar has not required it, I must say I would love to see what putting the second eye in the Stone of Galore yields, but that is up to you and your party. You have been forthcoming enough, and we have seen proof enough to know what we are dealing with. We don't want to be greedy, I think the humans call it.
I'll say out loud, like, oh well, I'll leave that to my dwarven friend, and then I'll say out loud again, and say they'd like to see you put in the second eye.
And you
Okay.
hear, the Xanathar.
I'm waiting for Steve's soundboard. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we know where the eyes are currently, or like the second one right now? Like I'll grab it and put it in, and we can see what happens or starts to happen.
Donovan had it. He gave you the one. I'm not sure if he gave you both, but if you don't have it, Donovan had it.
No, I gave it to him. I gave him both.
Okay. Yeah, my bad. So I take them out, insert the first eye, nonchalant.
You
and
did
then-
that. You put the
yeah.
one eye in.
And then now that I grabbed the second one, I'm starting to get a little nervous. Like at first I was like, oh, whatever, no big deal. And now I'm like, oh, we're getting a little closer. So you see like a little bit of hesitation. So you see me like kind of pause for a second before I put the second eye in. Kind of take a deep breath, look at the party, look down, and then just hold my breath and push it in.
You do that, exactly that, Rhea, and it goes in as if magnetically, as if it was meant to pop in there. And again, you see Rhea's eyes roll back into her head as if she's getting a vision. And Rhea, you are getting visions, and you see again. Let's see here. And with the second time it's happening, the first time it's like all you could see was this. But now it's kind of like you see it at the same time. You're aware of your surroundings, but you also see... Where is it? There it is. You are very aware. Are either of these on here?
I just see black. Oh, there we go.
Is that Galore?
And it doesn't look like water to you, but this thing moves through its atmosphere like water. That's how these little tendrils all move kind of independently. It doesn't follow exactly the water physics. It's a little more arcane than that, but very similar. And you recognize this is either from lore that you've referenced, or it's telling you that this is actually a creature called an aboleth. With two eyes restored, although still crippled, you sense the stone and the character attuned to it, and you know you're attuning to this thing as we speak, can now see the location of the remaining eye and the immediate area around it. And you get you hear like hardly hearing, but just like the word Excellentir occurred to you when you popped the first stone in, all of a sudden, any number of horrific racial slurs start moving through your mind as a result of popping this in there.
Okay, interesting.
And you are closer, you feel, to gaining the power of this thing is some kind of legend lore ability. That once this thing can truly see, once its eyes are completely restored, you will gain a legend lore ability, a very powerful one. That's what you sense, Raya.
Okay.
You also sense that this is a sentient magic item, to put this in some game terms, some mechanical terms. It's highly intelligent, much like superhumanly intelligent, and it's completely alien. So to compare it is odd to humans. You would assume is very wise as well, and a very it's hard to take your attention away from it, regardless of the particulars or uh, the promise of treasure or anything else. It's just innately engaging, and you think it can. Let me see. You're certain that it could communicate with you if it willed to do so, or maybe you're still attuning to it, and that's why you haven't had like what you would consider to be direct communications. But this thing is so intelligent and wise, you would expect that. It's just what you feel.
Okay. Yeah, and I definitely can like recognize the aboleth. Like I might not remember any sort of connection or like the full reference, but I can tell I've seen it before. And this obviously is like my first time, seeing it, even though it's in a vision. And I know that they're, extremely powerful, like you're saying. Um, so just I'm trying to put all those pieces together to see like how it adds up. But I could tell in the vision that it had a similar like eye structure. So obviously it must have had a direct connection. So I guess we'll find out more. But yeah, just communicate to the group once I come back to consciousness what I saw, um, and just yeah, that I just let everybody know that I'm trying to put all the pieces together. But I definitely feel the immense power that this has, and
You see Raya's eyes come back into focus. And Raya, you weren't unconscious, but you were kind of like dually conscious for that period of time where you still see your friends. Last time you couldn't even see anything. You were just kind of like overwhelmed. This
mhm.
time, having experienced that sensation once, now you realize, oh, I can see this and that at the same time. But your attention is just so taken that you might as well be incoherent.
Yeah, and I let the rest of the group know that once I kind of like towards the end of the vision, I just was overwhelmed or bombarded with a bunch of racial slurs apparently, and I don't know what that means, but apparently, I am assuming that just means like there's a lot of like evil power behind this, and it's something dark at least. Just yeah, because it was just overwhelmingly like
It
yelled at
occurs
me.
to you. Here, roll a wisdom check, Rayo.
Okay. Ooh.
Good one.
It occurs to you, Rayo. You know these are racial slurs. You've never heard them before.
Okay. Well then, yes. In that case, maybe I do realize, because I was going to say if not, I just heard a bunch of, shouting. But I guess I do recognize that there's some sort of slur.
Yeah, and you don't even know how you know that they're racial slurs. You literally never heard the words before. It's confounding.
Hmm. And then after that whole episode, I, look to the group, look, and just kind of say like, "Are you happy now? Are you pleased?"
Ah, Aldous, once again, you have provided much insight and been very forthcoming. Your friends are very agreeable. Thank you for that. And he nods his head at the group of you. A
You're absolutely welcome.
a powerful artifact indeed. I wonder what else it knows in addition to Neverember's enigma. And you guys should probably feel some weirdness given the situation you find yourselves in cahoots with and you look and you see this Azer floating in the air, its little eye stalks like looking at the group of you. Neilor with his wait. Ah, yes, playful secrets. Aldous.
What's the deal he's looking to cut, Aldous? I'm assuming that's what you and Neil are discussing.
I think I'll at this point, I kind of assume that either the Xanathar or Neolor knows literally everything I'm saying, whether or not it's telepathic or not, you know. So I'm just gonna say to Donovan I think all the deals are over, or something else is afoot. Um, but I'll sort of I'll motion the group to kind of huddle together, maybe around here or something, and I'll just sort of say to them or I'll say to Neolor can you just give us a moment, and I'll tell the group um hey, I know this is a weird situation, but they're sending this gazer. They really insist on it. They're also sending along that riddle guy that I know you guys love.
Flutterfoot? Him? I'll point right as if he's not there. I'll point right in his face. He's got it.
He's standing there
Looks like I'm going with you guys. And he
yeah.
tugs on Joanna. He seems to take a liking to Joanna for some reason.
Yeah, he's about to gonna regret that.
Yeah. But yeah, I just want to say hey, I know this is weird. Trust me, I'm gonna try to figure this out. And I'll sort of tell the group that maybe it's best for me to stay behind, find some place to rest. I will as well, and we can meet up somewhere.
I understand. You won't be far behind us.
No,
I hope
I'll
not.
meet you in the morning, or come to think of it, I don't even know what time of day it is.
None of us do. We've been down here for so long. Does the I'll look over at Neolor. I suppose he can understand me, right, Aldous?
Aldous, as soon as you thought he wasn't trying to interrupt, he was being polite, mind you. But as soon as you thought, I think they've been reading my mind, so I don't feel a need to really hide anything. Neilor confirms for you, and he says, "Yes, I was reading your mind the whole time." Aldous, I will stop now so you can converse with your group. And like a switch, you feel him stop listening to what you're thinking.
Wow. Okay, good. So like if we're in this group like in the corner and we're speaking in hushed tones, like he's like purposefully not paying attention.
Steve,
Bix.
throw in a few Xanathar sound bites.
Well, I'm gonna look at Bix and be like,
It's almost kind of like hard to think amidst like the alien speak,
Yeah.
and then like the awkward silences where you're just speaking telepathically.
Right.
You're trying to gain your thoughts
Overstimulated.
and like talk to them, and you hear like the Xanathar making noises here and there. You hear the Black Viper saying, "What are you guys talking about? Let's get the hell out of here! Didn't you say we were gonna leave? We got something to do outside of the Xanathar lair. We gotta go."
we're going soon enough. A gnome, Flutterfoot. You said your name was.
Yeah.
We need a minute. I'll
Oh.
just like.
Fine. He like just like backs away. You're all physically backing away. Oh.
So you're feeling safe enough, Aldous, to stay here by yourself?
I don't think they'll hurt me. They've given me a power that they seem to be very interested in. I don't think they would throw that away.
Yeah, I also think you're probably safe here, and even if it's just for one night. But I agree. I think they like having you as like a resource, maybe. So I don't think they're gonna jeopardize that.
Yeah, and I don't see any reason to fight the unwanted guests that we'll be taking along with us for at least the time being. Meeting Flutterfoot and the Gazer. We can deal with that issue later if necessary.
Yeah, I agree.
Rhea, still riding your last wisdom check, you realize they are enamored by this powerful artifact that Aldous proffered and then subsequently had implanted in his face. They think this is the bee's knees, and they're very interested, and they immediately want to be friends with him because he barfed it up and was so willing to like be the recipient of it ultimately. And they seem to know even more about this powerful artifact than you don't know anything about. Well, Aldous kind of knows innately that this is Vecna and stuff, but I don't know if he hasn't told you about that. He hasn't completely thought it through, but you know, it's part of you now. So, and you can tell he's wearing it on his face, and it looks like massively. His face has been injured massively, so he's kind of wearing it on his face. But you don't really know he has this. They seem to know about it, and they are enamored with it. So that's your wisdom telling you, Raya, that that's their interest. Like they're making friends with it because they like it.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, I feel like they um, like having Aldous as a resource, and I don't think it would be an issue for him to stay. I feel like we're almost what's the word I'm looking for? Like not like colleagues, but we definitely we're acquaintances with them at this point. I feel like not so much hostile terms.
Contractors.
Yeah, mercenaries, if you will, almost.
Agreed. If you're comfortable
Or
staying,
we'll see.
Aldous. Hey, two things. Do you think it would be worthwhile to ask the Xanathar or the Iflid what they can tell us about Kolat? I mean, we think that the stone's there. Any information they might have or assistance they might have in getting us into that place. And second, I'm sure the Xanathar has safe houses above ground throughout the city. There's one he could put us up in for, say, 8 or 10 hours while we rest and wait for you. That would be helpful. Yeah, we can't be seen on the streets. At least not for another, I'm going to guess, 8 days.
Right. Okay. Yeah, is there anything else you wanted to discuss without them knowing? Otherwise, I'll bring them the questions.
Bix just shrugs.
Can you ask if they know more about the stone?
Yeah. Okay, so I'll, as we like break our huddle, um, I'll turn back to Neolor and essentially I'll say, you know, as we return to Waterdeep to search for the final stone, um, I'm sure you're well aware it's rumored to be in Kolat Towers. Is there any more information that you have on Kolat Towers, or like why is the stone there? Do you know where it is? Any information is helpful.
We do not know of this Kola Towers, Aldous. Is that where you believe the final eye is kept?
We believe so. I'm surprised we know more than you in this circumstance.
Yes, it's quite surprising. Well done again, Aldous Blackwell.
Well, we'll see once the stone is in hand. Um, my group has some other questions though.
Donovan, you feel a tug on your surcoat, and another tug,
Who is
and
it?
you look to your side. Immediately, you don't see anything, and then you look down and you see Flutterfoot, and he says, "Hey, Donovan." He waits for like the slightest break in all the talk, and when there's a moment, Flutterfoot chimes in. He says, "Hey, Donovan, what's so fragile? It breaks when you speak of it."
Really? Right now? In the middle of this?
What? That's what I do.
Silence.
Ah, you got me again, Donovan.
You owe
Good
me
one.
another one. Now,
You're
just
good at this. You know, he goes to give you some kind of weird high five.
I'll do it.
You
Listen,
do it?
yeah.
It's like a weird bro hug.
And then I'm gonna put my finger in his chest. No more riddles for now.
Well done, Donovan. Well done.
And that's one. That's two you owe me now. Well, one. Paid up the first one. Yeah, a place to stay, right? That's something that we were looking for. While Aldous continues to fellowship with the Xanathar, we're going to need a place above ground, out of the hidden, a safe house, something like that, where we could, with enough room for the rest of us, and then once Aldous is finished here, and we've had a chance to rest for, say, 8 or 12 hours, we can reconvene there. I'm assuming the Xanathar's got a place for us like that?
Certainly, there are many places to hold up. We will send, and he motions over. You didn't even see them, but all of a sudden, there's a group of like 10 of these. Oh no, not that guy. I'm sorry. Well, you do see Nazca Urgray actually, but he points over to a group of guys that look just like this. And then you look down and you see, all of a sudden, you're not sure how you missed it before, but right from out of nowhere. There it is. You feel attacked, as if you were bitten in the head, Raya.
The fuck?
Oh, wait, it sent it to me only. Shit.
What the fuck?
I mean, I'm sure I still feel something, so I just kind of like touch my head all quick and be like, ah.
Query.
What is that? Is that an
Close.
Oh shit.
You see Rhea flinch. And you look down and you see this thing. Almost like a pet. Like randomly lashing out. And all right, now that I changed it, it should show up.
You don't want to get bit by one of them. You saw what it did to Otto.
An intellect devourer lashes out at your brain.
Shit.
Succeed on a DC 12 intelligence saving throw against this magic, or you'll take psychic damage, Rhea.
Okay. Let's roll that.
And Nealor, you hear it louder than he's ever spoken in his dialect before. As if he like motions quickly at the creature as if chastising it or something. All right, so you make the save.
The fuck?
And since I make it, I'm like, what the hell was that? I thought we're friendly here. Like, come get your pet.
Bad puppy. You hear Nealor telepathically. Well, you guys hear him. And he like shushes it away like a bad puppy. Man, you almost got bit.
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
see me kind of like
whoa.
grab onto my sword like I'm ready to start swinging it.
Oh, there'll be no.
I don't unsheath it though. You just see me grab the handle.
Aldous, tell your friend there is no harm intended. Merely a creature that has gotten away from me. I will certainly destroy it. And he shoos it along, and it moves away at Nealor's command. Just a random little attack for you, since we're in the evil lair. Very dangerous random attack, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa.
Very threatening. And it shoos over into this corner. It moves across the room. Oh, so very sorry.
I'll turn to Rhea and I'll say the Ithalid apologizes. He said he'll put the pet down.
If not him, then me.
Yeah, we.
Oh wait, let's see what's Nealor got. Hold on a second. Maybe he'll do it right here. Hold on.
No, I fought Nealor once. I don't want to fight him again, especially not in this room. Hey,
whips out with his tentacles. Here you go.
No tentacles. No.
Nealor's tentacles lash out and grab the thing from both sides and squeeze it till it just pops.
Oh shit!
Nice.
And icky gore goes in all directions.
Wow. Aldous is like very, very impressed since he has one of his own.
Donovan's staying there with his mouth hanging open, with intellect devourer on his robe.
It was over the
okay.
He shooed it away before he did that.
Well, with that, then maybe it's time for us to go. Oh, maybe get another one of those pastries, one or two for the road, maybe. I'll point over at him. Haven't had a good meal in 2 days. At least. Could have been longer. Actually, does anyone know what day it is?
No idea.
You do have a calendar. It's in your workbook there. I did update it.
Okay.
So if you click on it, it actually says the date now too. Tarshak 3. It takes you a while to put it together. It's actually convenient that you guys are unable to put it together because that's representative of how disorienting being underground, getting exhausted. I mean, and what Aldous has gone through. He's like a different he seems even like he seems different. He's been changed, but he's still your friend. Like, you know, I think Donovan has moments where he's like, what's this guy getting into? Like, but no, I really genuinely feel. I'm assuming Donovan feels. It's like, no, he's still into protecting his friends.
Oh yeah, I don't question his loyalty. I know, I can tell there's something fucking wrong. I shouldn't say wrong. Something's different. But that said,
Right.
place for us to say pastry, and then we'll be out of the Xanathar's hair.
There is a complication in the transportation. It seems the explosion did some damage to our ability to transport out of the lair. We have but one resource now, and that will be back through to the Zablob shop.
Yeah.
It seems our interlopers have done more damage to our infrastructure than we had originally thought.
Oh, he's saying this to Alice. I forgot. We can't really understand him.
Oh, sorry, I
No, it's okay.
modulated my accent for Neilor. It should be more like, we will go and heckle his statue now for the damage he has done to our lair, to the great Xanathar's lair, the future ruler of Waterdeep. Still can't get it right.
No, it's good. I'll express interest in sticking around to like watch them do this statue thing. Yeah, as the rest of the group heads back to the entrance to the shop.
Okay, well, you see Nazca Urgray approach Flutterfoot and ask him to give him something out of his backpack, and Flutterfoot does so.
What is it? I'm gonna watch. Investigation.
Okay, roll investigation. Looks like a hat. Looks like a sword. You're not sure if there's anything else. They're kind of like just doing it between the two of them, but you see between Aldous and Asfel, you catch a glimpse, and you see that much.
Huh. Why are they doing that?
And when you look up from looking at them, you see this individual in here who is a little worse for the wear, but you had done combat with him earlier.
I recognize that dwarf. Nearly killed me.
And you see all the other individuals in this room on the map, you see, in addition to more of those. Here, I have them down here. More of those Xanathar thugs. A few more of those intellect devourers you see roaming around here.
Yeah, that's our cue to leave. I'll lean into Aldous and just be like, hey, don't forget, there's enough explosives packed in this place with a candle. You could bring most of it down. I'm going to hand Aldous the Harper's map that has I marked where they're at, the X's.
Yes, we will be moving. Coincidentally enough, Neilor informs you, Aldous, that we have spoiled the plot of the interloper, and apparently they had left a bunch of explosives in the lair. We will be moving it out into the city. We will use it to cause distractions, to keep the city guard busy while we do our business. It is of great import now. You are so close. We will cause havoc and fire in the city. It will use up the city's personnel resources. They will move up into Zablob's shop with you.
Well, it's set then.
And you see he motions over to where is it? I have it here somewhere. Oh, I don't have it. He motions over to a mirror. And you saw it before, but now that he's pointing at it, it's almost an exact replica of the mirror you walked through at the Zavlov shop to get here. Thought I had pasted it on this map earlier.
They're gonna bring you to us, Aldous, when you're finished.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
We'll hold tight wherever they leave us until you show back up.
Okay.
And so you see all these Xanathar thugs looking like they're gearing up to move out. And they start wheeling some of these kegs of explosives out with them, as if they're going to take them and move them through this teleportation device, just like he just said. We will have your group move in first, so we do not hold you up. It is also dangerous work. And Aldous, you're choosing to stay. If so, I am so pleased. There is much to learn from each other.
I'd also like to see this statue.
Oh, okay. Well, then we will not delay. And they take you out this main door here to the north.
But he's going by himself. Aldous, I mean, with them.
That's up to you guys to decide. I mean, yeah, they're ready for you to move out because you requested to, and they're anxious for you to get on your journey. Neelor seems delighted that, well, to you, Aldous. I don't know if anyone else can make out much, but from what he said to you, that's what he likes, the idea of you staying there and continuing to show them your powers. They seem to want to be friendly with you, attracted to your new eye.
I'll look over at Rhea, Joanna, and Bix and be like, so are we leaving?
Yeah, I think it's best that we rest and give Aldous some time to just be with his new friends. I feel like there's a lot to be learned.
Yeah, I would agree. Good luck, Aldous. We'll wait for you above.
Thank you.
Come back safe, friend. I got one pastry for the road.
Roll a charisma check. We can boil it down to that.
Come on, baby. Oh, 10.
10. That's good. I saw a 2 come up. Oh, you get a +8. Jeez. Yeah. What do you say to this? What do you say to this pastry chef?
Hey, those pastries are among the finest, and I've had them all over Waterdeep. I'm not just saying I'm not talking about the Dock Ward. I'm talking North Ward, the Castle Ward. These are among the most delicious treats I've ever enjoyed. I would be flattered if, well, I assume you won't share the recipe, but if I could have one more for the road, that would be very much appreciated, my good man.
So, Aldous, you go into... Here, we'll move over to that place. I think that's the right map. Yes. So you move into this room here. And you don't see the Xanathar now, but you hear him laugh and say something. And you see a bunch of gang members in here as well, and they all move over. Yes, and they all move over to one of these statues. And Nazca Urgray moves up to it and holds up a sword, shows Xanathar, shows the crew, and like puts it up against the statue, and they all start raucously cheering. Yeah, yeah, it's his new sword! Saying all sorts of weird stuff, jeers, and the statue. Roll a perception check. But they seem to be adorning this statue with these items and enjoying the process as if they're mocking mocking the statue.
Not great. Not great. 4.
The statue looks familiar, but you can't place it.
Oh god. Is it, can I tell, like, is it a human? Is it...
It looks like it might be a fey creature, like an elven in nature. Yeah, it's real lithe of, form.
Okay. I'll communicate with Neolor and I'll say, so this was one of the perpetrators.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
trying to get
yes. Yes, this is what happens to all who oppose the Xanathar.
more. Where's he from? What's his motive in doing this?
What we have learned is he is from the far off land Luskin. He is a dark elf. Do you know Jarlaxle Banray? And he motions over at the statue, and then you start to put it together. Oh. Do you remember Jarlaxle Banray?
Yeah.
So you put that.
Yeah, I definitely put that together. I'll say, I've heard of him.
He's a very powerful foe, you must know that.
That I do know.
But we were able to capture him, and the great Xanathar turned him to stone. Oh, turned him to stone. He did.
Well, he makes a better statue than a dark elf.
And then they keep Nosko goes up, repositions the sword, tries to like hang it on the side of the statue, and it falls off. And even when it falls off, they're all like punching each other's arms, like having fun with mocking the statue. Might be just like a show of like having fun with the Xanathar. I don't know what they get out of this, but that's what they're doing. And then after fussing with the sword for a while, Noska moves over and puts a hat on a thing, and we'll move over. Oh, and he said, wasn't there some more stuff or something like that? Noska says, and one of the gang members like shrugs. Oh, I don't know. And Noska goes, Flutterfoot. And we'll switch the scene over to you guys moving through the portal. And Flutterfoot looks like he's anxious to move through the portal. He's like, is this it? We going?
Man,
and he's like, looks like he's about to jump through this mirror.
You've been trapped down here a long time, huh, Flutterfoot? Esfil, I'll offer my hand.
Yeah, I've done my time. That's for sure. It's time to get out of here. This is a good opportunity. You guys came just at the right time. It's getting a bad feeling around here. That Xanathar's paranoid.
So do I get to pocket a cupcake or what?
Oh hell yes! You rolled like
Yeah, I rolled a 10, but
you rolled a 10, but then you know.
yeah, you got a cupcake. I'll tuck that in my shirt. I'll offer Esfel my hand. Come on, cover yourself up as best you can. We're out of here.
Yeah, I'm ready. We should go.
And you hear as you're leaving these guys talking about the city burning. Yeah, the city's gonna burn. All will fear the Xanathar gang. You know, you hear stuff like that, that kind of rhetoric.
Fuck, we gotta. Fuck.
All right. Flutterfoot jumps through this portal, and you see Flutterfoot no more.
All right, I guess I'll go next. And I just kind of take a step back, kind of like take a couple like speed walk steps, and then just try to jump through.
You do it. And all of a sudden, Rhea disappears into beyond the mirror.
I'll let Joanna, Bix, and Esfel go before I go. I'm gonna turn around and take one last look at the Xanathar.
Like a ladies first kind of thing, because Joanna would probably like push you.
No, not
mirror.
even like that. No. I just want to get one. I want to soak up as much of this place just in case I'm ever back here. Making mental notes about the place.
Yeah.
And,
hard to forget some of these details as you look around. Like, wow, I'll never forget this shit.
fuck. After taking a last look at the Xanathar, I'll turn and following whoever went through last, I'll jump through.
All right. So, as you one by one move through this mirror, it is completely dark in the basement. You recognize and much welcome. While it's a musty basement smell in here, nothing like the atmospheric pressure alone of being that. You're not even sure how far underground you were, but your body feels it. You feel like a decompression kind of thing happen. Like your body is greatly affected by this movement, and something.
Good to be out of the Xanathar's lair. Can't believe we made it. Wait, so is it pitch black in here where we're at, or is there some light?
It's pitch black.
Bumping
Right.
into-
You recognize the only reason you can see is because you have dark vision. You recognize it's completely dark in here.
Fuck, who's the drow elf?
Where?
Oh, I can't see him.
So we get there. I kind of tell like we're in like a familiar setting. I see this dark elf here. I don't think I recognize him, so I'm like,
Ray, you see someone that looks like a dark elf, and he moves quickly as if he knows he's been spotted and he's trying to move through the shadows. And all of a sudden, the delight of coming out of the Xanathar lair turns is this appropriate? That's not the right song. That's funny though. I clicked the wrong thing. We'll leave it on. So Rhea, you see a dark elf move in the shadows, but you obviously can see in the dark, so you catch it. And he moves through this door and all of a sudden you don't see him anymore. Actually, he moved up the stairs. You guys are actually in the basement below this stairwell. And Ray, you see a gazer move
Like,
next to you.
follow him? Oh, okay, next to me.
Hey, somebody get the fucking lights done.
I can't see a thing in here.
Vic says, "Yeah, I can't. Same here. I can't see shit."
Someone got a flint and tinder. Something.
Bix, light it up.
I might have a torch. Let me check.
Bix has got. Bix has got.
I have a candle, if anything.
I have a lantern. I can light my lantern.
Okay.
I will. I'll, Donovan, meeting the darkness, I'll brace myself against Esvel. I'm guessing that Aldous, though, isn't here, right?
You're all in there, but you're like bumping into each other because it's pitch black. Other than Raya can see. Oh, Aldous isn't there.
Yeah. I will. I'll pull out my lantern and light the bullseye, and then open the cat's eye of the lens to allow the most light through.
And then now that
Donovan, you still don't see anything.
Magic.
oh,
As soon as I hit the tinder and I don't see that spark, I'm gonna be like, "There's a spell. It's a spell." Hoping that Rhea has some magic that might be able to counteract it, but
no, not at the moment. I guess I'm just since it's dark and I can tell Donovan's tinder or lantern didn't light. He was like, oh, it's a spell, it's magic. So at that rate, I'm just like, okay, well, follow me, follow the sound of my voice. I'm still able to see, so just try to stay close.
You feel something 3 feet tall bump into you, Raya. And then you see it's Flutterfoot, and he moves up the stairs.
Well, at least he's trying to stay close.
He's feeling his way. Oh, actually, maybe Flutterfoot has something. Hold on.
he can see in the dark. He's got dark vision.
Does he? Oh, he does.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say to Esvel, Bix, and Joanna, like, circle around me. There's stairs over here. Try and gather the humans and
Yeah, and you remember the layout of where.
vaguely, yeah.
So you could follow the walls. This basement is not that, big. You can touch the wall and then follow it to where you remember the stairs are. Plus, you were like bumping into Rhea a second ago.
I heard
Flutter-
Ray's voice, so I'm going to be looking to follow.
Flutterfoot moves up the stairs. Actually, he can make a roll. He has stone camouflage. So, Rhea, you notice he's very adept to not being seen. Actually, that's just rocky terrain. Never mind.
Let's get up there. I'm going to follow, start a human chain, following the sound of Ray's voice. We need to get out of here. We're at a huge disadvantage in this darkness.
And the door swings open suddenly. Whew. And you hear blam!
Which door? Is it in front of us or behind us?
You're not sure, dude. You're completely in the dark.
Okay.
And boom! Let's see, roll 2. Joanna.
Let's see. A 16 does hit.
Not good.
Okay.
21 damage. And then it goes kind of deathly silent in here. Your ears are ringing, actually.
Up the stairs, up the stairs. I'm gonna try and push everyone to keep going, following the sound of Rhea's footfalls up those stairs.
Yeah, as Joanna, I yell, "Oh, I've been shot. I don't know what happened." Where did Joanna get shot then by the pistol?
Where on her person?
Yeah,
Her shoulder.
anywhere. Okay. Yeah, I just say, my shoulder. I've been shot. Come on, just stay close to Rhea. And then I guess as Rhea, I kind of try to hurry everyone along and, say, clearly we're not alone here. We need to find out who's behind this. We need to catch them.
And you hear shuffling in the hall in front of you as you guys take a minute to recover your senses after hearing a blast, most of you. And Ray, you saw in the pitch darkness that would normally be there a blast of light, and that darkness again. Actually, you probably saw the visage of the shooter, Raya.
That fucking guy. He's not dead yet.
These drow do have similar facial characteristics.
Okay, so it might not be necessarily the same person. But yeah, just continue to try to chase them and try to find my way through the dark, or from what I can see at least.
You can see fine, actually, Raya. In fact, is it out? Can everyone see on the map right now? I'll just remove
one room.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see. Oh, yeah, you can only see in that. Oh, okay, let me open the door at least, because that door flung open.
So, I can't say.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm just trying to figure out, did we come up the stairs into this room, or...
Yeah, you just came up the stairs.
So this is
what I was
the
picturing.
door that you were referring to. Rhea would have been going, you said upstairs for Rhea, but you meant going up these stairs to this door. Yeah, okay. So
That's
Rhea,
right.
you're actually over here. I was...
Yeah,
under the
kind
same-
of leading the way.
And we were kind of like flipped around a little, but whatever, that works.
Yeah, so I just make my way closer to the door. Or the doorway.
All right, well, might want to throw this thing up here. Let me remove all the turns.
Here we go. Roll some initiatives.
Yeah.
Alright. There's Bix.
Ray, you see movement on either side of the door. And your battle sense, actually, give me a perception check. What the heck?
Okay.
Jeremy, can you see the screen?
Yeah.
And 15. Yeah, you think there's two individuals on either side of the door, ready to ambush whoever comes through the door. And I think you see this guy standing behind the banister, going up this stairwell in front of you. Looks like he's going to move up the stairwell. He's kind of positioned that way. He hasn't moved yet. Wait, let's see. So I'll get them on here. Hey, why didn't my one guy show up? Oh, he's invisible.
Yeah, not fully in the field of view, maybe.
No, I don't think that's it. Let's see. How many of these guys do I have on here? Yeah, I'm missing one. That guy. That guy. All right, Donovan, you see Rhea kind of pause at the doorway and look from side to side. But you're at the top of the initiative order, so what say you?
Now, I can't. Am I still engulfed in blackness? Or can now that door's open, I can see?
No, I don't think you can see through the darkness. Hold on, let me make sure I got how long the darkness lasts.
I'll wait. I'll bide my time. I'll wait for Ray to give the all clear. So.
Yeah.
And I'll ready both my pistols.
Who's got the... Damn it. Okay, it's not that guy, it's this guy. Sorry, I gotta see how long that darkness.
That's cool.
Thanks for reminding me.
I'm just gonna if I can't see, I'm gonna ready my pistols, but I can hear from Ray's movements and stuff that she's in front of us, so I will push Bix kind of forward a little with my hand. I'm sure Joanna, after being shot in the back, is probably gonna want to fucking move up a little bit as well. And I'll look at Esvel. Oh, I'll say to Esvel, like, "You're unarmed and unarmored. Stay back."
And Donovan, the darkness ends shortly after
shit.
you thought that.
All right.
And here, let me fix up your... Can you see literally? Here, let me...
Yeah, I can see everything now.
Oh, okay. I was going to increase your vision. I don't know. I did have it set to...
I'm good. I can see into the room, so...
All right, cool.
So, I'm ready for my next turn, so Joanna.
Okay. Well, since I guess Rhea hasn't like gone in and like fully engaged, I'll just have Joanna. I mean, so it's still dark even in the hallway as well.
The darkness is lifted, but you could see the whole time.
Okay.
You could just tell you were using your dark vision to see through.
Joanna wants some get back.
Yeah. So I think that's probably the plan. So I think as Joanna, I'm gonna maybe run up and try to swing at this person right to the right. Or actually, no, maybe just go for the main target. I don't want to risk having this guy get away.
All right.
So
You'd either have to jump that banister, which is jumping up over the banister, or you'd have to move down, to go up the stairs.
yeah, if it that might be like two separate movements or
She's
actions.
probably got action surge or something.
Yeah, you could certainly cover that distance. Here, let me see what it is.
It's like 10 feet.
Oh yeah, it's only 12, almost 13 feet to go down to the bottom of the steps and run up the steps. So well within your move to do that.
Okay, then yeah, definitely want to go and try to attack then. So run to the bottom of the stairs, kind of dodge and go around this person at the bottom. Run up and try to attack with my great sword.
All right.
Get him, Joanna. 2 attacks.
Yeah.
$19.
It hits.
Very nice. And for the extra one, 14.
Does not hit.
Oh.
Okay.
The one sword attack, catching it unaware, and then the second one, he counters with his own short sword.
Okay. And then I think that's the end of Joanna's turn.
So, and then this guy attacks. Three to his AC. Okay, short sword.
That's a lot of dice.
A 16. Who's he attacking? He's attacking. Oh, Rhea moved up. Oh no, that was Joanna. So he's attacking Rhea.
Okay.
And
A
I think he
16.
misses.
Yeah, it does not hit Rhea.
And you guys are kind of taking up this doorway with your combat. What else does he get to do?
Bix will say to Ray, like, push through.
Multi-attack.
Push
2 short
through.
sword attack. Oh, a natural 20.
That's not
Okay, and that was his second attack on Rhea.
Yes, 27 definitely hits. And you feel immediately poison coursing through this wound that he. Well, it might be a small wound. I'm not sure how many hit points you have left, but that's a lot of hit. That's a lot of damage. 10 plus 8,
25.
21. Oh, plus 4, 25. Holy shit! I'm so sorry.
Okay, so I have 10, or yeah, 10 HP.
Jesus.
And it's your turn, Raya.
Okay, let's see.
Move into the hallway, Rhea. You hear Bix shouting from the side.
Yeah, that's definitely the plan. Let me just see real quick. Okay, bonus action. Okay, so I'm going to move up to be close to Joanna. So I'll go around and be beside her on the stairs. And then that's a bonus. Okay, so I'm going to attack this same fellow here as Rhea.
Okay.
Two-handed.
Get him, Rhea.
A 9 does not hit.
So I'm imagining you pushed past this guy as he attacked you, and that's probably why he got such a critical hit on you, is because you were not giving him your full attention Is that
Yeah.
true?
Yeah.
All right.
And then for my bonus action, I just want to cast Healing Word. So I want to cast that on myself.
So you say a quick prayer after what, missing this guy with the 9?
Yeah, and I know that I'm hurting. Clearly just took a big,
Yep.
took a big blow, and then now I missed my attack, so I'm feeling a little like discouraged. So I'm just like, okay, well, need to heal up before I die. So say a quick prayer and
Got it.
try to heal up. And I
Perfect.
think
Perfect.
I want to.
You can use that on Joanna as well, right?
Yeah,
Cool.
I think I want to use a second spell slot instead. So it's a +1 d4.
Yeah, we're gonna try and rest. So
Yeah, so I'll try to do that.
use those spells. And hopefully we survive this, and you can rest.
Yeah, so it's 1d4 +4, but since I'm using second level, it's 2d4. So I get
Nice.
11 health.
Joanna gets that too.
Solid. Solid.
No, just Rhea. It's only one target,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and that's the end of my turn.
All right. And then the Drow Gunslinger goes? I thought he already went. Nope. It's his turn. And he attacks you, Raya, missing you obviously, and slashes out at you again, missing. No match for your martial prowess. It would take a lucky hit for this guy to hit you. But he seems to be kind of in the same situation. Really good at defending himself, just having a hard time penetrating your defenses. And who's next? Bix.
Bix is gonna blast into the hallway right in front of this guy, but he's also gonna try and lead him backwards, having winked at Donovan just before he did. Donovan's already readying himself over here, trying to draw him down. He's going to launch himself into this hallway and immediately swing his maul up over his shoulder and down, hopefully into this Drow's fucking skull. Roll to hit.
Do it.
17. Hit.
Against this guy, right?
Yep.
$17 does not hit.
He
You
swings-
feel your sword slide off
That's-
of his,
He's
and he
using his
looks you
maul.
right in the eye. Oh,
Up against, smashes into the banister and destroys several rungs, and then swings it immediately as fast as he can, brings it out of the banisters, ripping several of them out.
nice.
27 hit?
Yes, it does.
That's what I'm talking about. 11 points of damage.
11. Let me take it off of him. Well done, Bix.
I just had a thought. Is Esfel and the gnome, are they like able to help?
We'll see. I told Esfel to stand
So-
down.
Yeah, just forgot. Oh, I didn't.
Donovan told Esfel to stand down because
Don't mind me.
she's dressed in her bikini.
No, it's a good point. I'm not interjecting it, so I'm glad you did. You know, taking some focus on what these other individuals are doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's helpful. Feel free.
No, yeah.
But yeah, for the Donovan notice and Rhea, you notice they are not present in combat.
This guy. Then Donovan finally gets a turn.
Oh, wait a second. What about this?
Yeah, he's next. This guy's next. Natural 1. What? Oh, the gazer.
Get wrecked. Oh, that's the game.
Oh shit, he has eye rays. All right, so wait, Bix went. Now this guy gets to go. This guy, yeah. Donovan, you see him lift his hand up
Duck
as
back.
if he's pointing his finger at you, and you notice he's got a hand crossbow,
Fucker.
and he rolls a 10 at you. Pong!
Duck
Does it hit
back.
you?
Quiver. The quarrel punk, into the door frame. Misses.
And then you
Misses
see
me.
he swoops up past your head, Donovan. Ooh, taking up the doorway for just a moment, and then let's see what the gazer has to say with one of his or two of his eye rays. Two of the following magical eye rays.
If he misses,
Choosing one or
I'm
two
going to shoot
target.
him.
He chooses the Drow Warrior. And wait. Oh, random. Let's see. Okay, so D4. Four. Telekinetic ray. And he moves. Here, I'll roll a strength check. Medium or small. Strength save. Let's do a strength save for this asshole.
Get him, Gazer.
13. He does make it. So you see this eye ray kind of makes the drow stumble back a little bit, but he gathers himself. And then the let's see, Gazer shoots another one of these things. Let's roll a 4. 1. Dazing ray. Target must succeed on a 12 wisdom. Let's see what the drow does with a 12 wisdom.
Come on, jinx that motherfucker.
Wisdom. Oh, he gets a +4. He's got a special saving throw for wisdom. Oh,
He's going to roll
so-
one anyway.
hope so.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So you see this Gazer come in and shoot 2 eye rays at this drow. And he seems to be unaffected. And then Donovan, it's your turn.
Donovan's going to step into the doorway right next to this guy and level both pistols at its head and yell, "Ears!" to my companions, hoping they know what that means now, and I am going to blast this drow elf. The one that Bix had already wounded.
Hey, let's move back to Aldous for just a minute while you're blasting. Well, we'll roll it. Let's roll your blast.
Oh, roll it.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to switch back to me. I'm like engrossed.
Oh, Aldous, I need to give you special one-on-one time. Special one-on-one time with Nigalo.
Yeah.
20 and a
Say it.
jam.
Oh, a jam.
Boom! Click! Fuck! It screams once. But I'm assuming
that's
a
special.
20.
I think you have a chart for that, don't you?
I do. I'll have to find it though.
Oh, jam. Flutterfoot. Does Flutterfoot get in
Damage.
on this? Let me see.
10 points of damage.
10.
If Flutterfoot doesn't get to attack, I would hope he at least gets to like tug at their pant leg and be like, "Ah, I got a riddle for you." Just annoy them.
Let me see. Let me look at Flutterfoot real quick. And here I can show him. I'll show you his. Oh, maybe it won't show you the character sheet. Where is he's up here somewhere? Deep Gnome. There he is. I'll throw him in the initiative now that I have him up. Oh, he's got those poison darts. Why wouldn't he do that? Here, let's throw one in for good
Oh, yeah,
measure.
there
that
you go.
turn. Yeah, it looks
Does
like it
not
just
hit.
gets lost in the melee. You don't even see it. You don't. You just assume since no one yelped out that it didn't strike home on anything.
A for effort.
But maybe yeah. At least he's showing like some. That's funny. Again, thanks for the prompting. But really, he's like not looking to get into this. But shoot a dart. What the heck? All right.
You did get my damage, right? 10 to this guy?
10. I hope I got the last damage. I don't think I did. How much damage did we do to this guy? Do you remember?
Not this. I was talking about this guy. Bix
I
hit-
know. Yeah, I got his 10 for sure.
All right, and Bix is hit. So.
I think Joanna hit with 8 damage, and that was it
yeah.
with that first swing. Missed the
Yeah.
second swing,
Yep.
and then Rhea missed.
Minus 8. Okay.
Donovan's pissed.
All right. Wait. Who's next on the thing? Donovan, Joanne. Did Joanna's turn?
Okay. Let's see. Already. As Joanna just going to attack this man again.
Okay.
To do my extra attack, so I'm going to do 2. $22 and a 24 to definitely smash this guy.
Oh yeah.
Just like one forwards and then just like back the other way and just 2 clean swings.
Nice. Nice. They both hit.
Nice.
14 damage.
14. Taking it off. Minus 14.
Wait, 14 and 10, right? What? She got 2 attacks.
Yeah, so 24. Duh. I don't know why I just read the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, 24.
14.
10.
Damn.
He
20.
stumbles back up these stairs.
That was 24, by the way, DM. Not 14.
Got it. I got both of them. I did the 14 and then I did the other 10. And he stumbles back up the stairs, and then it's this guy's turn fighting. He takes a swat at this gazer. First of all,
That'll miss. Natural one. Slips.
wow.
Slips
Oh,
in
he
his blood.
slips and falls.
In his
Wow.
own blood.
We're gonna give him prone.
Yeah, we get advantage next turn. Yeah.
Yeah, he slips. Natural one's got to have critical consequence. He falls prone, and
Bix
that's
is
his
about to
turn.
fucking
Raya, your turn.
Smash that motherfucker.
Oh wait, he gets one more attack. We'll say it's at disadvantage because it is. 'Cause
Okay.
he's prone. So hold on. Who's he lash out at? So he attacks the gazer, misses horribly, overextends himself, falls down, and then makes a slash at Donovan from the ground. That makes sense.
Disadvantage.
It's his multi-attack, and yeah, give him disadvantage.
Ugh,
Wow.
he hit. 6. I'm gonna use my uncanny dodge.
Oh. Reaction?
Yeah, when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against
Well,
you.
that's important.
Wow,
That's super
that's really
important
good.
because you don't have a whole lot of. Oh no, you have good hit points,
Yeah,
but
I got good, but I'm going to
that's
try and
good.
keep him down.
Uncanny dodge, very nice, Donovan.
So, but he did hit
He's
me.
uncanny.
so-
Downright uncanny.
I'm gonna take advantage of that. I've Fuck the
Thanks,
dog.
Jeremy. He's like cheering us on.
It's uncanny and it's dodge.
Thank you. He still cuts me and poisons me just for half the damage. So
All right, so who's next on this list? That was Joanna. That was. Did Raya go?
Ray is
Ray.
next.
Yeah,
Ray's
Rhea.
up.
So I want to try to do a little more damage. So I want to cast Inflict Wounds.
Get him, Ray.
So let's see. Let me roll that.
Use your advantage. Use your advantage. Your inspiration. I'll give you mine.
Yeah. No, I have mine. I'll use it. Good call. Let's do that. Let's see. I'll do. Yeah, just first level. I only have like 1 second level slot left, so run up and say a prayer and cast the spell and go up and touch him, just grab his arm, and you can see 21, so hopefully that hits.
Yes.
Well
Cool.
done,
Does more
Ray.
than my weapon, so might as well use that.
Yeah.
Here, I'm going to turn off the dynamic lighting now. Unless you like the way it looks. Should I just put the map up here?
It's fine where it is, dude. We can see everything that we need to see. So.
All right.
And I want to cast as a bonus action Healing Word on Joanna. So just 1d4 plus 4.
Nice.
So Joanna gets 8 health. Awesome.
Yes.
And that will be the end of my turn. Sorry, what were you going to say, Donovan? Didn't mean to.
No, that was great. I was cheering you on. That was awesome.
And
I'll
from
add that.
from out behind you, out this doorway, boom, you hear a dart. Ooh, a 22. That's going to hit someone. Oh, I guess the only one it could hit is this one. So, yeah, 22, 6 piercing. Constitution save. Let's see what his Constitution save does. Oh, he has a +5 Constitution save, these guys. Holy shit.
Go on.
I know. Oh, shit.
He's still at disadvantage though, so
And he still took 6 damage.
yep. Take it. Although I'm gonna angrily look over my shoulder at Flutterfoot, like, the fuck you gonna hit me, asshole?
Huh? You know, he does a comical shoulder shrug. I got your back, Donovan. from way back. From back here.
Way back here, I got your back.
There's a one-liner in there somewhere.
Yeah. Very, very 80s action.
All right, wait, who's next? This guy. Oh, Drow Gunslinger.
Yeah. It's him.
Boom. Boom.
Fuck.
An 11 and a 22. Who's he attacking? Who attacked him last? Let's see. I think it's going at Ray. Well, the first one. I should randomize them, I guess. 1, 2.
So the gunslinger is this red guy?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So I'm going to randomize it. So a D4. 1 and 2 is Raya. And I guess he could do 2 different attacks, right?
Yeah.
So 1 or 2, it's Raya for the. Raya gets the first one. Joanna gets the second one. So the first one is.
Does not hit, and the second one does hit Joanna.
Got it.
Okay, so 9 damage.
And Bix's turn.
Bix is gonna take it. He has advantage over this fallen drow elf. He's gonna smile through his brown teeth, like bringing his maul up. He is still prone, right?
He is prone.
Yeah, so Bix is gonna smash the shit out of him with his maul. You bring it up over one shoulder, having already destroyed several rungs in the staircase and put a hole in the wooden wall next to Donovan's head. He smashes this maul down with advantage for his first attack. A 20?
20.
Yeah, so 20, and his second attack after
20.
natural 20. Yeah! Bix,
Wow.
dunk! And seeing it hit the side of this drow elf's head and see the drow elf kind of stagger, he like
Let's see the damage.
licks his
Yeah,
lips
sorry.
once and then bah, brings it down right between his eyes. So first attack is 12. Second
All
attack.
the limbs go up in the air as he smashes the
20.
middle of his torso.
So Bix does 21 plus 12, 33 points of damage.
And when his limbs finally hit the
What?
ground, after the it moves no more.
Ha! Bix will shout.
Badass.
He's like enraged.
Nice. All right, who's next? That's big.
Like, didn't know Bix could
Nice.
do that much damage. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. Natural 20. That's
Yeah,
it.
seriously.
Yeah.
Bix. Didn't
Big
know.
dicks, Bix.
Big Bix.
Bix.
That's a new nickname.
That's good
That
shit.
is Big
That
Bix
is.
Bix. That's fucked up. All right. Let's see this guy. Oh, with his hand crossbow again. Oh, snap. He's shooting. He's shooting. Oh, God. I got to randomize it again because I didn't pre-pick someone. 1, 2, 3. It could be any four of you, actually. So going left to right, right at Donovan. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. 1, 2. Bix.
That hits Bix. 23? Is that what it is? Yeah, it hits him.
6 damage. Roll a Constitution saving throw or be poisoned for 1 hour.
He's going to use his inspiration.
If you fail by 5 or more, there are. Oh, so it's 10:30. After this roll. Oh, Bix is the last one, too, in the turn order, other than this drow. We'll give this drow his turn, but then we'll end it right here.
22.
Yeah, 22 hit. Oh, Constitution
That's
save.
his
Right.
Constitution save, yeah.
Succeed. So you succeeded. You're not. Bix. That was for Bix, right?
Yep.
All right, so he takes 6 damage, but does not fail that saving throw and is not poisoned. But you feel it, like you feel your body is fighting it off successfully. But you're a hard guy, Bix.
That motherfucker's about to pay. Bix is like
All right.
turning around and walking towards that drow elf like, you're next, motherfucker.
And which one is it? It's this one down here. I thought he just shot his hand crossbow.
That's what he just did.
Oh yeah, he just did. So he already went. So we're at the
Oh,
bottom
no,
of the.
The gazer is last to go. You can give your
Oh,
gazer.
I didn't- okay. We'll give the gazer the last shot. 2 eye rays.
Yeah, because this guy's dead.
4. A fear ray. Succeed on a DC 12 wisdom. So let's see, who's he doing it at? He's doing it at this guy. Is he doing it at this guy? Is that what you were saying?
Yeah,
I could I'll
makes,
randomize.
makes sense. I mean, it could be either guy, I guess.
Yeah, it's him. We'll go with him. So, Fear Ray, he has to make. I just missed it. Where is it? Wisdom. DC 12 wisdom roll. Oh, he has a plus for wisdom.
Fuck that guy. Oh, an 8!
Fear.
Ah!
Frightened. He's trying to scramble, get as far away from you as possible.
Bless you.
And the second one, he gets one more ray.
Blast him again. Little fucker.
Did I roll the second die? I thought I
Nope.
did.
Nope.
A 1.
That'd be, is
That-
that this guy? Dazing ray for this guy. I don't know what a 1 is. If which guy that is it? Is it 1 and 2, 3 and 4?
Yeah.
So,
Oh, no. That was just for that. That was just for the...
Oh, sorry.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's this guy again.
Yeah.
Wisdom check. He's got a wisdom plus. Big
Fuck
time.
yeah, gonna roll natural 1. Fuck.
Okay, so he makes that check. And we'll leave it there, guys, for the official thing. I'm going to finish this beer if anyone's hanging out, but we'll call the session proper closed. Episode 64 successfully in the books. Soon our live session is coming, and it's like a climax.
Can't
Yeah.
wait. Can't
Yeah,
wait. Fuck
awesome.
Two of the eyes in the stone. You're starting to see visions of you. Oh, so Rhea, you see a circular stone room, and you know that this stone room is where the third eye is. But that's the
Okay.
extent of your vision. And Aldous, after they mock this statue of Jarlaxle Benray for some time, actually, too long, probably in your estimation, then Nealor invites you on a rare occasion. The Xanathars wants to show you his ancestors. It is a privilege, and asks you if you would like to join him in seeing or meeting his ancestors.
Yeah, I
And
mean, 100%. 100%. Yes.
And we'll leave it there. So you have where you're going. Raya's got the two stones and the visions happening. Flutterfoot and Donovan are high-fiving and telling riddles.
Yeah, I'm
That's
like,
about-
oh, it's like part of the party now.
I know. He's kind of growing on me.
Who,
Yeah, I'm
Flutterfoot?
like, hey,
Yeah.
Dude, he's my new favorite. He's my favorite thing in life right now. I love fucking
Yeah,
Flutterfoot.
kind of living for
He's
him.
got great skills. I want to show it to you actually sometime if I get the chance. Well, I've been showing him
Yeah.
off. He's been doing stuff. He does the dart. He's got that
Mhm.
stone. I didn't realize it was mainly for. I might alter that, dude, to include not just stone. He's been working for the Xanathar Guild for some time. He's probably been doing some infiltrating and sneaking around in the city.
Dude,
He can blend.
he's great buddy movie material because Donovan doesn't like him. And I'm like his best buddy. It's like, fuck this fucking guy. It's good. It's good.
Just wants to be your friend.
Yeah, he's just like, hey, you know my riddles. He's like, you get me, dude. I'm like, fuck you, asshole. I wanted to go off on him, but didn't do it. So it's good.
Oh, and Donovan. One last thing. Flutterfoot goes on that note. Flutter's like, hey, I didn't give them all those adornments for the statue.
Yeah, I didn't think he did. Little sneaky fucker.
He's like, take a look. And he opens this sack. And you look in there. And we'll just leave it at that.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks.
Good to
Thanks,
see you
guys.
guys. It was
It's great.
fun.
Good time.
So-
Good time.
Yeah, yeah.
Excited to hopefully get closer to the third eye, and
We're so close.
I mean,
You got to come up with a plan for your rest. Because you got to start short resting. And...
Yeah.
hopefully we'll
But at
rest
least you
it.
got away from. See, you made that happen at least. I mean, splitting up at this point, I like the idea of the split party actually, because then we can move dynamically scene to scene, and it actually makes it easier to break stuff up and give people time to think about how their reaction. Give me time to react to stuff
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a plus, but it's just cumbersome.
That was good. Thank you, Aldous. Don't think I didn't notice your little gift there. Like, hey, you guys go ahead, get some rest. It's like, yes, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I
So we'll
Yeah.
definitely do that,
We'll
and
get-
then
hopefully-
hopefully go to Collat Towers.
that's
Yeah,
next.
and like nobody in the Xanathar lair is sleeping but me tonight.
I was actually I didn't want to add the meta, but yeah, the
That's
implications of that are like far fucking reaching, dude. It's fucking
Yeah.
dangerous. It gets dangerous
Yeah.
really fast. I don't know if you'd be willing to spend that amount of time there, but in as little as 7 days, you could kill someone by not allowing them to sleep. So
Right. It's good shit.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
in the game mechanics are you
Yeah,
start
that's
making
crazy.
constitution checks, but you will literally die.
Dang.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the
literally,
intellect
I just
devour could have turned me into a vegetable.
Yes.
had I not
Yeah.
like that.
Dude, that was
Random
dangerous.
attack. Just
I'm
gotta-
so glad I
was
remembered
reading
that.
I was
little-
like, what?
Like that could have put me out this whole session. I would
It
have
was
been like
risky,
unconscious.
dude. It was risky, and yeah, it was risky.
all the more reason to
Made it
get out-
exciting.
to get out of there. So I'm glad we did.
Yeah.
That's
And
cool.
yeah, and we did. We got out of there. So yeah, that's awesome.
Nice, good job.
Yeah. Good night. Had
Well
fun,
done.
guys.
Awesome.
You guys
Yeah,
are the
I'm gonna
best.
head out, guys.
All right, later.
See you.
Okay.
Okay, see ya. Thank you so much. Have a good
Yeah.
one.
Good night.
See you later.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
See ya.
Bye.
Later.